the window. You forget it all.
She was on just in time for the storm. So,
That's the way life works, isn't it?
Yep. And then you got to deal with.
What's the saying? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yep, exactly. Where the best laid plans never survive first contact with the enemy.
Well, the Cowboys didn't have a plan this weekend, so.
No, they didn't.
the
My
Cowboys,
Niners
who
showed up.
cares?
That's awesome.
well, and I was doing that by hand. So getting up on
It's amazing. Like I love World War II history. You read today and like the meticulous planning and all the training.
up and down that ladder.
Nothing in that whole thing went right.
Do you ever watch like on YouTube, like when interviews with people like that arrived that day?
I've seen a bunch of it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not necessarily on YouTube, but
Oh yeah, good. There was one that was on like a PBS or something on Utah. It was just basically
yeah,
Utah.
they have like a
veterans. Did
Utah
you see that
series.
one?
I've seen that. Yeah,
Man, that was great. Feeling
there's some really cool people that did. Like even George Wallen. Like I'd love to see him row like 1900
Well,
or
they had
something.
the guy, the Marine from Roy, you know, that they recognized. He was a part of that, and just hearing like his story and reading it. I mean,
Probably
like,
George Wallen, the corpsman.
No. It, like he was still alive a couple years ago. He was like 90. But I just remember the Roy Connection. They did like a one-page spotlight on him too, and then all of a sudden he got recognized by the state and everything after that. But I think it's well. What's crazy is you saw Hacksaw Ridge. The actual honor citation.
Polar bear. I don't know that I ever have.
Do yourself a favor and read it, and like like when he jumps up in the movie and like kicks the grenade away and stuff, you're like, that's in the citation. Like somebody witnessed him doing that.
I like that much.
See, the citation is almost more crazy than the actual movie. Yeah.
Well, you know, you can.
So yeah, it's like almost a 2-page citation.
I have to look at that one.
It's fantastic.
You know, one of my neighbors was Lee Foster, and he lived to be like 94, but he landed
I
D
want to
plus
see how I
two.
can blow all the stuff
And
in my
we were
garage
talking
in my
one day,
backyard.
and so like his
Intent
job,
is a
so he had like
snowblower
this
means
old
it won't
Harley,
snow,
and his job was basically to be at the front lines, and then when they kind of finished the forward assault for the day, then he'd write back and try to find General Bradley's headquarters. So he's like driving through, and there's these snipers like taking pot shots, and he's just riding this old Harley through. And,
That's awesome.
would you be willing to lead us in the pledge tonight? Steve, are you ready?
Smackers when I left.
Okay, well, it is 6 o'clock and we have a quorum, so I'm going to call to order our Planning Commission meeting for Roy City for October 10th of 2023. We'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by Commissioner Brand.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Are there any conflicts that any of the planning commissioners have tonight?
No.
Okay, seeing none, we'll move on to agenda item number 2, which is approval of the September 12th, 2023 regular meeting minutes. Any discussion there, and a motion is in order?
I make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. So we'll move on to agenda item number 3, which is a request for architectural review approval for the Roadrunner.
Rail runner.
Roadrunner.
You said road runner.
Did I say Roadrunner?
You did.
Rail.
I thought I said Roadrunner. We'll have to go back and listen to the audio. Maybe it was Roadrunner. Either way, it's the Roadrunner.
Yeah, the rail runner.
Located at approximately 2449 West, 4000 South. And is the applicant here for that?
Yes.
If you'd come forward, tell us your name and your address, and then show us some pictures of what you're looking at there.
Yeah, hello, my name is Ryan Hells. The exact address I don't actually remember offhand.
It's your address, so.
Oh, my physical address is 765 West River Glen Drive, Murray, Utah. So yeah, I'm with DAI, working on the development here at Rail Runner. We would have had some delays in getting our architectural reviews done prior to our meeting last month, so we apologize for that, but here to just present kind of our current plan and current intent for that community with some elevations and seek that approval. So I think Steve has some of those images available that we can work through, and I'll answer any questions as needed.
Okay. Steve, do you want to kind of chime in there? And you've got the pictures, so.
Sure. There we go. As mentioned, this is architectural review of the Rail Runner project. Last month, we looked at and approved with conditions the site plan. They had given me the elevations just a couple days before the meeting, so I couldn't have time to review them. So architecturally, there's 3 or 4 types of buildings.
Four types of buildings, correct?
2 of them are similar to this, kind of 2-story. All of them have 2-car garages. Some do have, or will have, if you remember the site plan much, some have a large driveway that visitors can park on. Some don't, but they do have several visiting parking stalls that are above and beyond what our ordinance requires. So you kind of got this style of building. You have, again, just a 2-story. Most of these, I believe, are on the east side of the property next to the railroad tracks. And then as you farther go west, you get a different type of building. These are 3-story, small pitched roofs, again, keep it under the required height. Kind of a different look. And then here's the next one, has different types of pitches on this one. Some gables, just some regular kind of, as you're looking at it. If you looked at the other side, it'd be a gable, but color-wise, they're fine. Here's
This would be our clubhouse.
the clubhouse. Sorry, it's like a Monday. Can't talk.
No worries.
Again, it's just a single story, has a lot of the amenities that they showed you last time, kind of a view from the pool, kind of with some of those buildings around it. Material-wise, they kind of have a few different colors to choose from. Many of the materials are similar, but change of colors. So they are looking at concrete lap siding or
Actually,
hardy plank.
a vinyl laps,
Okay.
vinyl siding, yes.
Oh, I thought it was concrete. Anyway, we'll look. So just kind of give you a variety of things. So if you go back to the building types, you kind of had some reds and browns, some light blues, grayish and browns, some whites, and then some light blue and white colored. So there's a variety of them, again, ranging from 1-bedroom to 3-bedroom. But again, the site plan is what was approved last time, and staff would recommend approval of the architectural review with the same conditions that they meet the DRC review comments.
Excellent. Do any of the commissioners have any questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, seeing no discussion, is there a motion?
I make a motion that we recommend approval of the site.
No
of the
recommendation.
Architectural review.
No recommendation.
No recommendation?
You're the approval body.
Just do it or not?
Yep.
Then I make a motion that we approve, okay, I'm confused now.
Approving the site plan.
The site plan.
This is the
Or
architectural
sorry,
review.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, that messed up now too.
Thank you. Okay. Then the motion will be to approve the architectural review for the Rail Runner located approximately 2449 west, 4,000 south, and with the recommendations that were made by staff.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Have a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? That passes unanimously. We'll now move on to the next agenda item, which is the Tanner Clinic, located at approximately 5,600 south and 3,500 west. I don't see the applicant here.
They were having, because of the time frame and stuff, they were having some difficulties getting somebody here. But I told them because there's very minimal changes, it's really just an add-on to the existing building that's there, that I could help them out and submit it, kind of present it for them, even though it's not our project. They were they had 3 or 4 people trying to get here, they just couldn't. So they told me they'd let me know if they couldn't get here, and
I'll let you know.
so if you don't mind.
Okay, we'll go to you, Steve.
So as stated, this is just an addition to the existing hospital there on 5600 South and about 3400 West. Existing site plan, so it's kind of hard to see, but on the left side of the slide there, you've kind of got some empty space, and then the very next building you see is the existing hospital. The entryway is just there on the east side. Maybe.
Are you the applicant for the Tanner Clinic by chance?
No, but I'm gonna be now, apparently. I apologize. My name is Dave Whitaker. I am actually the general contractor on the project.
Okay.
And I was told that the architect would be here to represent them, but I'll try to field any questions that you may have for this project.
That was great timing.
I can proceed on.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
proceed on, and if the architect comes, then we'll.
So again,
them
just
as
kind of
well.
mention, this is the existing site plan as it is today. If you look at the proposed, they're just adding on another building to the east side, taking up some of that vacant space, adding a ton more parking space there. The building elevations really is just kind of mirroring to some extent the existing. The existing's in gray, the new is in white. So again, you kind of see the entryway there kind of in the middle in gray, and then to the east side of it is the new. And it really, all it is just more doctors, having offices in there. So when you look at the floor plan, that's really what it is. It's not more emergency room, it's more just add more physicians to the facility and have more places for them to work. There are issues with the site, but none of them will cause drastic change to the site plan or drastic change to the elevations of the building. So staff would recommend approval of both the site and architecture with the conditions in the staff report.
Okay, do you have anything you'd like to add to Steve's presentation?
No, Mr. Parkinson summed it up quite well. If you want to know what it's going to look like, just look in the mirror to the other side. Same type landscaping, same type colors. We hope to make it look like it's not in addition when it's done. It should look
Excellent.
exactly the same.
Yeah, this one seemed pretty straightforward to me, so.
Hence why I
know there
said
were
if
some-
no one could make it, I could
Yeah.
probably persuade you guys to proceed on without them.
You know, I know there's some questions on the drainage and things like that, but
Yeah,
that's
but-
all stuff that can be worked out, and
Yeah.
And then we'll put the parking lot all the way up to like the back of the mortuary. You get
No.
a property line like that will be all the way over there.
So you'll see, if I may.
Yep.
We've got, currently the parking lot comes in and pretty much they just go around right here. And the addition will take up that space. The new parking lot will be extended from this line this way, as well as it extends this row of parking both sides along there. So it adds, my guess is 35 or 40 stalls to that area. Maybe not quite so many.
No, it's more than that,
Oh, more than that.
yeah.
I never
So
did do
next to the
one.
mortuary is kind of where the north arrow is and the comments there. So they still have room to
Oh, there's still-
expand for
okay.
additional buildings and additional parking.
excellent. Any other discussion from any of the commissioners? Okay, thank you, and a motion is in order.
2 motions.
2 motions, yep.
I move that we recommend approval. Are we recommending on this one? Did not either, so I didn't think so.
Okay.
approving the site plan.
Make a motion that we approve the site plan for Tanner Clinic, located 5600 South and east of 3500 West, and with conditions as stated in the staff report.
Have a motion to approve. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes unanimously. Now we're ready for the second motion.
Make a motion that we approve the architectural review of the Tanner Clinic, 3443 West, 5600 South, with the conditions of staff.
We have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Oh, there's the architect.
Hello. Now that was actually impeccable timing. Yep, just finished up, so. Have a good one. Next we have Commissioner's Minute. I don't have anything. Do any of the other planning commissioners have
No.
anything? I know a couple of us went to the planning conference in Ogden and, you know, got some really good information there, got some of the required training hours in, which was an added bonus, but appreciate you, Steve, for
Yeah, thanks for arranging that.
arranging that and making sure that we had that on our radar, so.
No problem. When they're this close, I'll again send it to you. Don't have the budget to send you down to St. George or anything, so.
Ah, come on.
I mean, I could send you down there, but I wouldn't be able to give you a place to stay, or
Ah, that's all right.
it was just convenient to have it right in our backyard, so it would made it nice.
I have some questions on the Midland Market.
Uh-huh.
Are they doing some remodeling in there?
Far as I can tell you,
Okay,
when it's
They're not-
an existing building and not changing anything, the outside, I don't get involved.
okay.
But they're not adding the beer
I was gonna
cave
say,
or
they're
anything.
not
Well,
adding
last time I
so-
drove, no, and I
Okay.
know their contractor emailed me today asking what they needed to do, so I informed them what they needed to finish, so.
And I don't see anything being done to the building. I drive by it
Yeah, I think they're just
a dozen times a
Redoing
day,
the
it seems like,
inside.
and they're, but I haven't stepped in to see what they're
Midland
doing,
Market,
but
the Chevron.
just keep an eye on the other side,
They came a couple,
So
I don't know if
cut
you
a
were
hole in
here or
the
not, but
wall
they came a few weeks ago.
unnecessarily.
Well, they didn't come, but they were trying to
Okay,
add on an addition there. Any other commissioner things? If not, we'll move on to staff update.
Just an update, we did, I'm surprised you guys didn't talk about it, but just to let you know, Roy City received an award for our station area plan. I paused with their station area. It wasn't, there was 19 plans submitted, one actual award, and then they had 2 honorable mentions, and we were one of the honorable mentions. So it's nice to see that, you know, some of the work that we've been doing is recognized. We also submitted our general plan, but it was not, did not receive anything. But, you know, when you have 19 different cities, or 18 different cities in this case, submitting things, you do have some competition. We did receive a letter saying we were compliant with our moderate income housing. However, it was 6 of the 7, not all 7. So we are compliant in the aspect of the state mandates, but we wanted all 7 of them to be. So we will find out what we need to do to get that 7th one, so we have the priority type stuff. But we'll wait and see. Abington Heights has paved, so most of the roads are paved, ready to go for the winter. They're still finishing up the building. Park 43 there on 4300 South next to Holiday Oil has paved their way, so those buildings are getting close for occupancy as well. So I believe that's all I've got.
Excellent, thank you. Well, we have one more motion that's in order.
so moved.
What
Motion
is
to
that
adjourn.
motion?
Motion to adjourn. So
Motion
moved.
to adjourn. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed?
Aye.
The record should reflect this is a personal best. We're out in 16 minutes.
Yeah, we get a bonus, right? If we do it 15 minutes.
So 4 yeses and 1 no.
Well, credit Steve for getting it all organized and good plans submitted.
Yeah,
You know, I'm excited about one.
Tell her we're just getting started. She can come to an empty parking lot.